Oh, well, hello everybody.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, you guys.
Hi
Whoa.
everyone. I'm Sam. I'm gonna be
M
joining the
Sama,
party.
go. Bad. Bad.
Hi, Steve. Anyways, I'm gone.
Hang on, hang on.
Okay, that was very
Thank you.
delayed.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He's walking out the door and you just punch him in the back of the head on the way out.
Yeah.
No, just the door opens and it has the.
Well, I could have done something else too.
Please don't.
Who's doing the recap?
What the fuck?
Okay.
Man just ground pounded on him.
No, that's a jump kick.
Man just jump kicked. Jesus. Okay.
Guys,
hmm
who's doing the recap?
I'll do this one since it's unbelievably long.
Yes, you did this to yourself.
I fully expected to. All right. So, last time on Songs of Uthmar, the party went to do a couple separate things. A small group, which was essentially Uka, Bortusk, and Eager, they went on to work on crafting because last time we played, Ryath asked Uka for some arrowheads. While that was going on, Ryath went out to. Did we just lose someone? Oh, it was.
No.
Never mind.
That was M Summer.
Yeah, that was Emsama. Okay. Ryath went out to go hunt to essentially get us some material to trade for the arrowheads. And he managed to catch a couple rabbits, brought them back, skinned them, and kept the furs on him. That will be important later. Jimmy, Spears and Jimmy went to go cook,
It's time
which
to cook.
eventually did also include those rabbits. To lovely rabbits too. Whilst the crafting was going on, a lot of failed attempts were going on. Not much happening essentially. Reasoning that the fire wasn't hot enough, so Bortusk, like the idiot he is, thought, "Oh, hot fire! Let me go grab Spears," and nearly pulled him out of his job. That problem was prevented eventually. Um, then Ukam got one of the potters to make a special mold for her for making arrowheads. But she can't really do much with it yet because she doesn't have the proper forging surface to work on the piece on. So she basically all she got out of that was a little crude arrowhead. Not much she could do with it yet.
Uh, Not exactly. Before she got to bed, Talo helped her shape it.
I wasn't done yet. Doing this in chronological order. Then a whole discussion broke out between Bortusk and Spears because Spears needed to explain to Bortusk why he can't just suddenly pull him away from the food. Riot intervenes and gets the two to separate. Then a near problem arises where Riot just simply goes to grab a clay bowl, which the person who made that bowl did not appreciate, and forced him to make a trade for it, which was eventually established through trading the bowl for the rabbit skins. Then a whole other scene happened where the apple that Xperius received from the Great Sister Tree was to be served with the dinner, and he asked Avis to cut it up,
Mistake of my life.
which horrible fucking decision.
Yeah, I don't know why you thought that was a good
We
idea.
weren't doing anything.
So she nearly tries to just straight up eat it herself, but fortunately people were keeping an eye on her because they're not that stupid, and managed to take it away from her. Um, the apple was then split up into 8 slices, and as soon as Avis was able to, she literally dove for her piece, dove for a piece, as many as she could grab. Unfortunately, she was able to only grab one before, once again, intervention was commenced. People ate their slices, except for Riot. Therefore, Spirus was left with 2 pieces for later use. By eating the slice, something miraculous to their bodies happened, in the sense that a lot of their scars and basically physical malformations on their bodies was restored, and they felt a lot fitter than normal food would ever get them to. As that finished up, there was a little talk between Uka and Igor, which involved some conversation that was not supposed to be picked up by anyone other than those two. Unfortunately, that did not happen, but they are unaware of who picked up the conversation. So we'll see about that later. Uka then returned to her tent, asked Talo to help her work on the crude arrowheads, which he did. Um, Magna then noticed that Uka was looking a lot more, well, what would be the good term for this? Youthful or fresh? I don't know.
Hmm.
And demanded to know how she managed to pull that off. She spills the beans because she's terrified of her mother, and pretty
Understandable.
much instantaneously, Magna got um, some intentions that would terrify most of us, and stormed off towards Spears, to go, quote unquote, ask for a piece, which eventually turned into begging for a piece, which none of us knew was even possible out of Magna. He did eventually accept on 2 conditions: that she only gets 1 slice, and that she will never tell anyone about this ever. She did accept that, even though it was begrudgingly, and she received a piece as well. Thus, Spears only has 1 piece left. Then pretty much they had dinner, and they all started to head back towards their tents for sleep. Avis, before falling asleep, Avis went to place the nightmare amulets he created on Utha's statue in the shrine, which created what you could call a nightmare ward around the camp. And then she also returned to her tent. Eager goes to talk to Spirus about the apple, because earlier he was not he did not agree to telling them where it came from when they asked, but he could tell that he was lying. So they went to have a talk. They had a little bit of, right, a religious discussion, and then they left. And then Igor left him to go to sleep. Igor then went to the shrine chamber and went to investigate more of the alcoves that are unfinished. Um, got into a prayer to Perun, got the instruction to find the the priests of Ernalda to seek guidance and strengthen her connection to the shrine. And then he also returned to his tent to go to sleep, and that's about where we left off.
Nice.
Seems about right.
I feel like certain things were excluded from this recap. The spirits didn't end up finishing the cooking. Someone else did.
Well, I was too busy trying to keep an eye on Avis, and you just kind of summarized it. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
I mean, each person individually had their own little test of faith, I guess, so to speak.
It was a minor detail, so I didn't feel like mentioning it.
Fair.
If you had severely fucked up, I would have mentioned it.
Does either made a really good meal or severely fucked it. Actually, I think you did, and then you
no,
lucked
you
it.
just made an average meal.
I made average.
I thought you lucked it. I could have swore I remember seeing a luck.
Oh yeah,
No,
that's right.
It was like a 12 on the roll.
It was a decent meal.
Yeah. It was nothing special.
So
You didn't
past,
kill us.
what does happen?
Well, you all asleep tonight. Unless some of you wants to go out and do something entirely different than sleeping away.
I'm just by the fire. I spend the night there.
Raya spends the night by the fire in the communal area or
Yeah.
back in.
No, in the communal area.
Oh no! Why you're spending your night there?
Reasons.
Oh, reasons.
Interesting.
But yeah, he stays there and then he meditates like the last 4 hours. That's it.
Fair enough.
Clearing the old head.
Someone is not going to be happy about that.
As I say, you remember? It's like the night before he didn't go back either, and he stayed out the front of Bortusk's tent. It's just that she happened to stay with Poison Tooth, so that's why she didn't notice.
You sneaky
I
bastard.
feel like even if she
I was gonna say you didn't even notice that.
I feel like even if she did that, she would go and tell Riot that she was going to sleep with Poison Tooth.
Well, either way, it was like she didn't notice that he wasn't there because she wasn't there. But that's 2 nights in a row that he's done this.
Being kind of distant.
Coincidence? I think not.
I said it and no one said anything. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's gonna go down.
Let me roll.
Oh no, he's rolling for
dear.
anger.
or stress points.
Change his
No,
class to Barbarian Rages.
She becomes the final boss.
Oh god.
Oh, is that bad or good?
Oh dear lord.
It's either A, she just blew her fucking composure, or B, she's still calm.
Or oblivious.
Yeah,
That is
she might have
also-
just slept and not noticed. But we'll find out.
That's the first.
Oh no.
There's 2 of them?
Oh dear, multiple rolls.
I am... Ooh.
Everything is
Okay,
great
so
and lovely.
a high and a low, you say?
Also, is it just me or should there be music playing?
There
Oh,
was.
my
and
bad. I forget. Yeah.
You forget nearly every time.
God damn it! I had some music playing in the background, but apparently it wasn't on repeat. God damn it!
Yeah, I noticed like it stopped at a certain point. Like, maybe he's got something planned.
This is dramatic silent time.
Indeed.
Is this the right one?
Maybe. I don't know.
Ah, it is the right one. Ryef?
Mhm.
As you're sitting during the first half of the night, you hear a few steps walking close to you.
I'll turn it to look.
Nala is standing looking at you, covered in her sleeping furs, and like looking at you.
You should go back to sleep. And then he'll just turn away back to the fire.
Wow, being hella distant.
Why is it that you don't want to come back?
I have to focus on what I have to do tomorrow. It's okay. Just go back to bed.
Okay. And you can hear she turns around and starts walking away, but she stops up and
She what?
She stops up. You can hear her foot as she stops
Oh, okay.
for a moment.
I don't turn.
I love you.
I don't say anything.
And then she continues walking back towards her family's tent. That was the wrong one. That was not the one I clicked on.
I was gonna say, oh, it's all happy now.
Oh, good now, right? Everything's fine.
Happy
We're
little
fine. It's all good.
Everything's great in the world.
Yep. There we go. There it is.
Yeah, see, we want the
Perfect.
depression.
Now my blood's chilled.
Start crying, Magda come.
Oh.
Ah, yes, this does not feel ominous.
Pepper,
Yes.
will you roll me a perception check?
Mm.
Oh,
dear.
no.
Oh dear.
It's about to go down.
Shit's about to go down.
If you hear your sister crying,
Normal roll?
Yes, normal.
Wow.
What do I see?
You don't see, you hear.
What do I hear?
sniffling. Like you for a moment like wakes up for a bit because you hear someone sniffling.
I will look who's sniffling.
Do you look around?
Yes.
You can see that Uka is first off, she's laying alone.
Okay,
her-
I'm okay.
Nala.
I say, Uka, you can see Nala
Oh.
laying alone, shaking a little bit.
I walk over. Say, hey, what's up, sis?
He doesn't even want to share my bed anymore.
You're talking about right?
Am I not enough?
Hey, what happened between you guys?
I don't know. He just don't want to come back. And he's just being so distant.
Hey, if it helps, I can always be a good big sis and knock some sense into his head. And says I give her a little hug.
No, don't hurt him.
No, I'm not gonna hurt him physically.
Emotionally.
Just gonna put him in place.
No, don't. I don't want any more trouble.
Hey, he's hurting my sister. He's hurting my blood.
Shh,
I'm just gonna talk with him.
Don't want to make mom.
Hey, I'm just gonna talk a little with him and tell him to fucking man up and be the man you deserve.
I know he was distant before, but this
Yeah,
doesn't even seem like him.
I know. That's why I offer you, hey, I can go talk to him, knock some sense in his head, and find out what the fuck is going on. I promise to not hurt him. But if he's going through a lot of trouble, we need to find out what it is, so you at least could help him with it. You guys gonna be a couple. And he agreed to that, but he needs to put something into the relationship. So I offer you again. Should I kick some sense into his head? I'm not gonna hurt him. Don't worry. Just gonna talk a little with him. Just helping my little sis out, you know? You know,
Okay,
guys,
just don't make a scene. I don't.
No. You know, guys, they don't talk about the problems and stuff like that like we do.
Mm.
And maybe I could give him a little push to basically be the man you deserve. Because no one gonna treat my family like this. You know, I always have your back. And I hug her tight. And whisper into her ear. I don't care what you say anymore right now. I'll go into toxin sense into him. I'll be back in a sec. Just tell her to wake up, but just say I'm helping with the family crisis. Okay? And then I hug even Tyler, and then I basically go out of the temple and find the riot.
You don't need to search long. You find him pretty easily sitting by the big communal fire, staring into the fire.
Fang's there too.
I'm gonna rock fast. And
You
basically,
gonna punt kick his head?
basically gonna not hard, just give him a little tap on the shoulder.
I'll look up.
Hey, I had my sister crying. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
It might be better if she hates me.
Hey, stop that fucking shit.
It'd be easier.
Why? You have
been a-
fucking dance made. Act like.
Been a long time since I've been around people.
I know it's hard. Said and sit next to him.
That's not the hard part. The hard part is when I get close to people.
What do you mean?
I just look back at the fire. Everyone in my life that I've cared about has been taken from me. And I've realized that I'm starting to care for you people.
Oh.
That's just not a good thing.
Hey.
When I care,
Love.
bad things happen.
Hey. The difference is, this time, you have people who got your back. You know, you got me and the others.
I'm not.
We defend everything around us.
I understand that. It's not about me. It's about you. When I care for people, things happen to them.
You
That's
mean
the
they get
problem.
hurt? They get hurt.
Or taken something.
Hey.
That's why I stayed away from everyone for so
Hey.
long. I didn't want that to happen again. I came here because I was just going to use you people to get vengeance and then leave.
Yeah, I know. But you have choose to be with my sister. And sorry, bro, I can't just look at you hurting her like that. If you want to be my sister's maid, you sure need to act like this.
That's the worst part. I'm scared.
And we will help you through it.
I'm scared
Um,
for her, for what might happen to her.
and I help you protect her.
But I'm scared for me because I don't think I can live without her. That's the problem.
And that's actually make me happy. You love my sister that. And sometimes it's maybe would be good to actually tell her that you love her.
But
She lies
then
inside the tent right now, crying her eyes out
I
because
understand.
she don't love her.
But if she doesn't love me, then the problem goes away.
Hey, she never gonna stop loving you.
You know the
You
funniest part?
are the sun and the moon to her.
The funniest part is that me and Iga, we're in ideal situations, just in the opposite direction. If
I
she,
look at him like, eh?
if she, I would still feel this way for her, and if she was with someone else, I would be happy. Funny how life works.
But
It seems his trial was to strengthen his heart, and mine was to be softened. Funny how life works out.
yeah, life is not the easiest all the time.
Don't I know that?
But if you are together with people against all the pain and the suffering, it actually helps.
I get it. I do. It's just this, like I said, when I care for people, bad things happen. That's why I've tried not to get close. But I can feel it. I can't deny it. And that's the problem. Whether I tell people or not, I know it's there. And that's the problem.
Hey, now that you're about me to my sister, I will help you to basically, you guys never gonna be apart. I'm gonna help you through these problems, and you're not alone. The only thing I ask in return that you actually start maybe showing her you don't hate her.
After I go on this hunt tomorrow, then I'll see. I need time to think. This will be a good opportunity for that. Just being on my own again.
Yeah. Just promise me that you would consider being a better future mate for my sister.
I'll try.
Because, sorry to say, I would not sink myself and kick your fucking ass. Even if I want to. But I promised Nala that I won't kick your ass.
I don't blame you.
But it hurts me to see her suffering like that. So, could you at least
Peop-
just give
People
her
get
a
over
little?
these things. I understand, but people get over these things. I have it happens. and I'll tell her the story about that I told Iga about my first love.
It would actually sound like a good idea.
Do
Basically,
you
take
remember
her.
what I told? Do you remember what I told Iga about
Me?
my first love? Yeah.
A little, yes.
That wasn't in character. Yeah. So basically, his first love, they were both slaves, and
Is he telling me the stories? Right
yeah,
now?
that's what I'm saying now. Yeah, he's telling you the story of his first love, where they were both slaves, and then the tribe leader's son was out for a year to prove that he was going to be like he could be the next tribal leader, and then he came back and took her to be his like wife basically, and then she promised that she would help Ryoth escape with her, and they would leave together after they got uh, bound. And then gradually over time, she stopped coming to see him, and then he saw her one day, and he called out to her, and then the tribe leader's son heard him and took him and tied him up in the middle of the village or in the middle of the tribe and whipped him, and that's how he got all the whip marks on his back and chest and that in front of the village. And then she saw him and she was crying. She was in the crowd and she ran off, and that's the last time he saw her. So that's what he tells you. So
Oh,
you see,
so
she'll
you
get over it.
still love for that girl?
No, that's in the past. I do have feelings for your sister, but what I'm trying to explain is, if things happen, she'll get over it, because it's nowhere near as bad as that. But
I'm basically
I will try.
gonna be honest with you.
Yes.
The thing you said, you had a feeling you can't live without her.
Yes.
She feels the same way for you. And that's basically the reason why she trying to make it work. But you keep pushing her away. And I really want to see you together as a happy couple and stuff like that. But if you really love my sister, you need to show her. Because letting her just get neglect like that, that's cruel.
I understand all this.
I'm only telling
Believe me.
this because I know you're not used to people. And I understand the trauma you come from for your last love.
I just don't want anything to happen to her. And if she's near me, that's the problem that I'm having.
Yeah, but the difference is Nala is a free woman.
Maybe she
Nala
won't be for long.
chose you.
Yes, I understand all this. I'm talking about outside things. We could be attacked any day. And if she
Yeah, we're building better defenses system. We're trying to get allies. And if they come to hunt you down, I will personally fucking kill that son of a bitch. And
I've no
help
doubt
you
that.
defend. So instead of pushing everyone away, be together with your loved one and fight by the side. Then you'll be stronger. No one gonna be strong alone. You know, if you got an army, a lot of fighters and warriors to care of a prey, it's easier. If you fight alone, you're just as much as that.
I don't normally fight. I run.
Maybe it's time to stop running.
Maybe.
You're in a place where people actually like you. Even
I
even my
don't know why.
mother's look like she doesn't like you. She actually likes you a lot.
I'm used to people not liking me. That's not a problem.
But
The problem is when people like me. That I'm not used to.
yeah. And I can see while you was running your entire life, maybe you ran to get a place like this. You've a place to call your home, and now you maybe finally got it, and it's still to stop running, just fight. Fight against the demons. Fight against the horror in your heart. And
Maybe.
you're not alone.
It seems Fang has been settling down. He's got his own family on the way.
Yeah. Fang is settling down. You have Nala to settle down with. You maybe gonna get your own children at a time.
I know you're right. It's just I've
And I
just
will
got to
help
get
you
this into my
spoil
head.
the child rotten.
Thank you.
And I will help you build a life with Nala. And when you guys decide to take the next step and actually get married, I will help you build a house for her and you and start your own family. So, remember what I told you. It's time to fight now, not run. I hope you
Thank you.
understand my words, and I hope
I understand.
it's gonna help a little by the problems.
You can head back now. I just need
Yeah,
time to think on my own.
understand. I just dropped you a major bomb, so understand you. Think about the words I said to you, and I will Google in and calm her a little down,
Yeah.
and maybe mention for for her that you love her.
Just say that I care and that things are fine. I
Yeah,
just need time.
you need time to figure out something,
Yeah.
and it's nothing against her. It's just you need to figure out yourself.
Yeah. Just tell her that I've been on my own for so long. This is new for me.
Yeah,
She doesn't need to know the other story.
Yeah. Hey, you gonna tell her that kind of story when you feel is right for your relationship.
Yeah.
I'm not the boss of that.
Just tell her things are okay. I just need time.
Yeah. And I'd try to calm her a little down and I hope you figure out the problems and maybe take some of my ideas in. But don't stay up all night. You need your sleep.
Oh, I only need 4 hours to meditate. I'm fine.
You
I
also
need to focus on what I have to do tomorrow anyway. So this is a
oh
separate thing.
yeah. Before I go, I managed to maybe make you a special arrow. I'm just gonna put it together in the morning, and then you be settled. And I show him the arrowhead before because I made.
Thank you.
Tallow helped me sharpen it and stuff like that. So I'll maybe be able to put it together tomorrow.
Tallow's a good man.
Yeah.
I'm happy for both of you.
Thank you. He also give me the kind of spark.
Don't lose that.
Yeah.
I did. See where I am now.
And we will help you get the spark back.
We'll see.
I say and tap him on the shoulder and raise up and start walking to the family tent.
I'll just nod to her as she leaves, and go back to focusing on the fire.
Does Nala still crying when I come back?
Let's see here. Give me a moment. She's passed out, potentially crying. You're not sure, but she's silent right now.
I smile at her and nod to myself and think, yeah, I'm just gonna tell her tomorrow. And I'm basically lying down again next to Tallow.
He snores slightly. He's completely out and
And then I'm fall asleep.
is someone else gonna act during the night? If not, the night passes without incident.
So it's morning.
Morning time, morning time.
Give me a moment, I'm finding the music, damn it. Ah!
I was singing
Oh,
to entertain
pressure!
I was giving you time.
Ohio, Sekai,
Like
good
I'm
morning
so
world.
I've had so much trouble keeping myself from laughing with the whole side conversation that was going on.
That was a great side RP that literally is obviously non-canon and will never be
Yeah.
canon.
Yeah. If we ever
Don't
get
make
like,
me make it canon.
if we
Oh.
ever get like art of that, I could totally see like Rioth and Uka just standing there, like very serious conversation, and then like spectrally everyone else just watching, like on a
Sitting around
like on
eating
a
popcorn.
like on a bench with like those old 3D glasses.
Yeah.
Hey, I just gave him a pep talk.
Had to give him a good old pep talk.
This is and then it suddenly becomes a side offshoot thing called
Yeah.
Campfire Podcast.
Yeah.
Can
Someone sitting in
I
the middle
manage
has to get up and trips
Can I
over
manage
trying to get out to go to the
to
toilet.
see Nala before I go out of the tent?
Sorry, Pepper, what was that?
As pass, can I manage to see Nala before she walk out of the tent?
When you wake up the next morning, she's gone. So it is her entire gear.
The fuck?
What the
The
hell?
what?
What the fuck?
And my
Is that
first
Burson?
thought is, fuck.
Oh,
Probably an accidental thing.
I take my gear
dude,
and start
honestly,
searching for Nala.
It was the sound I was looking for.
Ah,
Soundboard.
I see.
So put my gear on, start searching for Nala.
Where are you looking?
First I'm gonna look at the poison tooth place.
Poison soup isn't there either.
And then in the camp.
You don't see or hear any trace of them. Apparently they left when you ask some of the guards, they say that Nala left with poison tooth just before break of dawn.
I ask which direction.
They just point out into the woods.
Would I have seen this since I'm like in the middle of the area?
No.
I'm fine, right?
He's where you saw him last, just meditating. So it's like the way he sleeps.
I'm gonna basically panicking, running towards you.
Like he doesn't know. It's like he's asleep.
She's gonna be like, you son of a
and
bitch,
basically
you
take
realize
your
what you've done
shoulder.
now?
And take your shoulder. Hey, wake up, wake up.
I'll wake up. What?
Nala's gone. She went out of the camp with poison tooth, all her gear. And I think she's gonna go do something stupid.
I'll get up straight away, and you get the others. I'll get my stuff.
Get the others. And I just ran around the camp and say, hey, tell them, hey, problems in the relationship with Brad and Nala. Nala's gone. We need to find her before she do something stupid.
With the two healers leaving the camp to go to the forest, did we wake up early enough, or?
yeah, that's a very good
Hey,
question.
if you're not awake, I will wake you.
We're asking because we might not be in the camp.
Yeah, they're literally
Yeah,
not
we
there.
might not be in the camp. Because we're both deciding to go to literally the same place.
So who do I find?
All the others.
You find Avis, you find Borsk, you find Ryef, you find Iger. Because Jimny and Spirits is nowhere in camp, it seems. They apparently already left.
Early birds.
Right. maybe around the same time has Nala disappeared with the poison tooth.
Basically, gonna help to take the party out searching for my sister. Oh yeah, before I go, I tell Tallow I'm going to find my sister because I'm afraid she doing anything stupid. Please don't tell Mama.
He just looks at you like with a fearful gaze and just like shakes his head. Roll me a perception, you two early birds.
Two early birds, the ones that woke up the earliest, just to see if we see Nala.
Normal, I assume, right? Normal, right?
Yes.
The opposite.
I wonder who saw it.
Spirits,
Yep.
you managed to see how Nala is like hucking Poison Tooth, well, sitting on him. And you can see that she might were or is crying as he is agilely walking her out of the camp with her.
That's not concerning at all. You... I guess I would attempt to approach her and just ask if she's alright.
You see them, you know, you're not even close enough for that. It's like you're walking through the main path out of the camp. They were taking the outer edge up next to the outer wall, crawling out.
So kind of sneaking out?
Mm-hmm.
Do I tell the guards? Probably should. Which, I know that you said the outskirts. I don't know how good of a view I've gotten of it, but what's the background noise for?
Person, please mute yourself if you're gonna watch a video.
But, do I know which direction she's going?
He's climbing the wall till he's climbing the ceiling of the cave.
That's not concerning.
What, spider climbing?
Hanging around like a bat. But, well, if anything, I would give the guards...
Well, at first they walk behind the area where he has cleared out of the cave wall, you know, by shaping an area for him. And then he's like walking on the walls kind of thing, as there is no more room for him to walk normally or stealthily through without potentially tripping over a tent or two, which is no bueno in this case.
Yeah, like last time. Never forget. I guess before I walk out, I'm assuming the guards would notice this.
Yes, they do notice when the giant lizard suddenly emerges from the cave upside down with someone clinging onto it, and then starts climbing the mountainside till they start jumping off the mountain and just starts gliding away.
I ask what direction they were gonna glide, or is that just a no information situation?
You managed to see what direction they're gliding off.
And survey says. Yeah, we got a map.
They're gliding northward.
Wait a minute. But like, they're kind of just making their way up here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're also going a similar direction.
Yes.
Just that she's gliding, and we're walking. If I'm able to, I would tell at least the guards which direction they would have headed and just continue towards what I was originally doing.
Yes.
I'm sure this won't end terribly.
I actually have a question. Is Nala's wolf still in the camp?
Yes. It's still in the grove. She didn't take the wolf with her.
Could the wolf maybe recognize the scent?
Well, you've been pointing in a direction they were going by the guards.
Yeah. But could the wolf maybe pick up her scent? Because it's used to her.
How's it gonna do that when she's gliding out in the air?
True.
That is a fair point.
Then don't never. I got to just kind of see if I can find sort of traps. You know, footprint of poison tooth. Just carry on.
But that means Uka, Bortosk, Eiger, and Avis. You're walking in the north direction towards the giant tree in the distance.
Rioth too, I imagine.
Brieth has a challenge that he accepted.
Oh
Yeah,
right,
Riot
he's
has
got that.
something else on his mind.
Man,
No.
that's not gonna come across well when
No.
we all
He
show up,
he
except for
he
Rioth.
ignores that. He's not worried about that now. He's going.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, good. Because otherwise, I was gonna be like, okay, seriously, you're
That's-
still working on that whilst your fucking
I have a task.
betrothed
I have a
is
task.
out there?
I have a task. I'm set.
Mission
I got
just
work to do. No.
Man
Wow,
before the
selfish.
mission.
You selfish prick.
Mission before man, rather.
Indeed. But
No,
luckily, that's not the
he's
case.
going.
He goes to get his girl.
We'll get the girl.
To get his woman, so to speak.
So Poison Tooth is now officially Mrs. Steal Your Girl.
Good God.
Well, you're not wrong on that.
Okay, so we all go looking, except the healers.
Which the healers are unironically going in the same
Very
direction.
important to mention that fact. Yeah.
The two healers, you know, the people that are gonna try and help keep you guys alive, are currently busy on their own little adventure.
And the reason I said to tell us not to tell my mother because she gonna panic.
Really? I'm not casting healing spells. I'm never learning them. You can't make me.
Are you sure about that?
I love how that's your first reaction.
Whole person
I will not
entangled
become a
can say
healer.
otherwise.
I will not become a healer. I will not become a healer. I just
She's saying that
imagine
as we're walking.
repeating that.
Jimmy?
She's in the back of the group just repeating that like a mantra.
Jimmy and Spurs.
Yo.
As you're getting closer and closer to the tree, roll me a perception check.
You got boss.
The normal, I will always assume.
Man.
Holy damn.
Jesus, someone just headbutted their mic.
Someone had butted a
Wasn't
leg.
me.
Wasn't
I
me.
am that.
But we both rolled pretty poorly. I rolled a 2, you rolled a 1.
Yes,
This
we
is
did.
amazing.
I rolled them hell.
We
Now
rolled
the next person will
You
roll
rolled-
a 3.
Poorly.
Well,
Maybe
we
you
don't
let
see
the
it.
GM talk, guys.
You don't see it. See what exactly?
No, you hear.
We hear.
Well, Jimmy doesn't hear
Are you
anything.
sure I hear it?
Sounds like Jimmy.
Jimmy doesn't hear anything. She has her ears plugged.
Spirits, but
I
you
wonder, like-
you hear something, but you can't really describe it at first. But it do seems to hear something in the distance.
So I don't know exactly what it is, but there's noise. Would it sound slightly out of place compared to normal noises in the woods?
Yeah, yeah. You just can't right now pinpoint it.
Yeah, just as I'm walking around, just gonna keep doing. Just get that ready. Something don't seem right.
I would like to say it only holds for a minute. Are you sure you want to?
I can keep doing it. It's a bonus action.
Right.
It's a cantrip. I'm just like do. Just minute.
I call upon the power of Shillelagh.
I call upon
And
the
then
power of
1
the
minute
spoon.
later, again.
Spoon.
By the power of the cooking, I vanquish you.
I like it. I'm not against that.
By the power of the cooking invested in me.
That's not gonna happen.
Both of you guys are getting closer. You may roll me a perception check.
Once again,
You
with
know,
real effort
next
this
The other
time.
we
group?
just- Oh, the other group? Or us?
Technically, we are
Who's-
ahead.
who's
We just
rolling
don't know.
past?
We just don't know how
Pass.
far.
Which group?
It's I said they may roll again, so it was Jimmy
Oh,
and
okay.
Spirus.
Oh,
13.
Jimmy,
It's
you
definitely
suddenly
better.
note something in the background, but you're not entirely sure what it is. Spirus, my good friend, you're hearing a dragon roar, or a roar, so to speak. Absolutely positive that it could very well be a dragon's roar.
Does it? I know it's a low roll, but does it sound familiar? Or too low to tell.
It's a little bit too obscured by all the damn trees nearby. As you know, as the sound bounces off each and every tree, basically, it
Yeah.
starts to distort the sound.
But,
But you do pinpoint the direction. The big tree.
well, I was going single time, but I guess I'm going double time towards that tree. then I'm still gonna keep seeing the bonus action shillelagh and just action, just dash, go faster.
Gotta go fast.
Just so you know, I'm running and tracking like a maniac.
Yeah, so you told the guards which direction they were going, so we
Yeah.
would have got directions. So
You guys would
we're
immediately
just
know they're going
however
north.
far behind we are. Yeah, we're going the
I'm
right way.
having
Just
breakfast.
You're
so far
not
behind.
far behind. Like they are like at max half an hour ahead of you.
You're with us, Bortusk. You're not having anything. We're going.
He could have an on the road snack.
Oh yeah, if you're eating while you're running, then yeah.
I just grab a tree.
Just grab a tree.
Just
Just
starts
munching on the
munching.
tree as you run.
Yes,
The
casual
leaves of the
grabs a
tree,
tree.
and then just like throw the dead tree afterwards.
You munch on bark.
Like a, I want to say a shish kebab is something else though. It's like the whole grape thing, where you get
It's
like
a
a
veggie
thing
shish
of
kebab.
grapes, like a thing of grapes, and he kind of just like cartoonishly put it in his mouth and then slowly pull it out, and all the grapes are gone.
The silk.
I think. I'm not good with words.
As
That's
we're
like
running,
kind of ration
I'll-
on my.
Wait, we're all running?
well,
Nigerum
the back group
dayo.
is anyway.
Hmm.
As we're running,
Yeah,
I'll say to Uka, the arrow you were talking about that Tello made for you out of the spine. Can I have one?
It haven't been put together, but sure. I basically take it while running and I hand it the spine and the cover.
So it's just the spine part.
Basically just pass it against you, and you can take what you want.
Are
Okay.
you gonna try
Yeah,
and
that's
bind that
fine.
together on the go?
I'm gonna just like stab like an arrow that I've got like into it. Is it like stable pass? If I just ram it in?
What are you stabbing in? What are you ramming into? What?
Just one of the arrows I have, just ramming it into the spine. Like
the
the
bone
sharp spine.
arrowhead.
Well, the spine from poison tooth.
Yeah, it counts as a bone arrowhead, basically.
Okay.
Yes, after a few tries, you make it fit snugly inside where you can't like rip it off without you really put some great pulling into
Okay.
it.
Okay. And I'll put that in the quiver.
And since he doesn't take the cover piece, I put it back in my inventory while I'm running.
Jimny and Spirits, roll me another perception.
Third one.
Alrighty.
All right, this time with feeling. Come on, both.
Hey!
With feeling!
Yay! Good numbers. Good numbers.
You hear commotion in front of you, and yes, you can actually distinguish a dragon roar coming ahead.
All right.
But you can also hear running behind you. You're gonna hear feet running through the forest behind you.
That's not concerning at all.
And something that sounds like an elephant.
That too.
And someone complaining.
Yeah, that makes very sense.
Yeah.
With a 24, I feel like I could hear those actually. I think at that point, if I hear the complaining, the sound of an elephant, I think it clicks on who those are.
I mean, not necessarily being quiet here and throwing trees left and right.
He's even trampling.
Just gonna try and hurry up as fast as I can.
I
see what
guess
the hell's
it's
going on.
us running behind.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, you basically catch up to them, but you can also hear what's
Funny
happening
thing,
in
I'm
front of
faster
you.
than all of you.
Yeah, he's knocking down trees in front of us as we go. He's clearing the path.
He's starting to advance society by making roads.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's
Right.
Yeah,
Of course.
And I can hear it's not poison too.
It does sound really, really familiar to Poison Tooth. Roaring and thrashing about.
I'm basically starting to run as fucking fast as I can. And
I
pulling
think
my
everyone-
newest axe.
Oh, and here it is.
I expected
Battle
this.
map.
Here we go.
Concern.
We're using the same map as the tree one.
Yeah, but this time now it's a good tree.
It's a
Yeah.
good tree. I also renamed it.
Now there's an actual tree instead of a horrifying portal to another dimension,
Yeah.
Which was
Yes.
attached to a tree.
which had roots for some reason.
Roots the better.
It's
to
like we
hold
have a
onto
reason for
world
this to
with.
be here now. It is an actual tree.
Yeah, now it's actually like nice looking.
All part of the plan. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all going according.
Hey, that's Poison Tooth's logo.
Well, according to Keikaku.
All according to Kega.
I still don't know what Keikaku is.
Plan.
It
is
literally
plan.
means plan.
It's just Japanese.
All
Yeah.
according to
Oh.
plan. Seems.
Bunch of fucking weebs.
Oh, fuck you.
What did you expect? I'm making several JoJo references every session. Only some of them gets understood.
I
I
understood.
really
I
wish had
understand
a
none of them.
template
I've
for
never
all
seen
that,
it.
But I don't.
Sad.
Damn it.
Sag.
Let's not start this conversation.
I'm gonna create anime in Stone Age.
Yeah.
Is that the Nala art?
Quiet.
Wow, she's beautiful. Thanks. Oh, I'm so happy that this is my wife.
I
Wow.
couldn't help myself. I'm
What a
sorry.
looker.
I'm sorry, Pat. I couldn't help myself.
Man,
That
Rio,
does
you're,
look like Mellow.
Swear
You
to
thought-
God.
Rio, you're a
You
lucky
thought-
guy, man. You're a lucky guy.
You thought you were you thought you were going to get married to you thought you were going to
This
get
beautiful
married
woman needs to
to,
get
to
a stick,
Talo,
man.
but it was me, Iger.
It's like, wow, I wonder what my kids will look like.
Yeah, I can see the resemblance between Uka and Nala.
Yeah.
Alright, enough jokes. Enough jokes.
Man.
I didn't manage to find any template that was actually good enough for me. I want to use it, okay? Stop bullying me, damn it.
Okay, man.
Okay,
We're
guys,
just
that's
fucking with you.
enough. That's enough bullying of Pass.
Yes.
For now.
But yeah, for now, yeah.
We have, I believe, a combat to do.
There will inevitably be more.
You may place yourself up here.
That's not a threat; it's a promise.
Yes.
That's just a fact. It's a statement.
Who is you?
I am you.
Boo.
Bro, he vanished. Jump scare.
Bro.
Oh no! Look here. There's me.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're still in here somehow.
I'm in the Shadow Realm.
Oh, there he is.
Dad!
Oh god.
Whoa!
Big one.
Hey! He just spawns in like right next to him. He just poisons himself next to him.
Hey, get off me.
Wait a minute.
I
Hold
guess
on.
around
Stacking.
here.
Stacking.
Quickly, just everyone stack up. No, I was
Make,
joking.
Wait,
make a
wait,
totem. Make a
Everybody on
battle
Mavis.
totem.
No, no.
Make a
And
battle
this is-
totem.
Move off. There you go.
Somebody get below me so we can write a T.
No. No.
I
I
will
know
not
what you
give.
wanted.
No!
That's
Move
just
back.
an L. That's an L.
Everyone,
We took
get in Peter's formation.
Can I get Fang as well?
We need
Can't you drag him into the field yourself?
Oh, can I?
Is
Okay.
that a thing you can? I'm
You could
pretty sure
try.
it's a thing that you could do.
If he's
This is
giving you
this-
control over the token,
I
you
thought
should
so.
be able
Oh,
to.
yeah, there we go. I didn't know that I could do that. Okay, all good.
Do I have to fight Poison Tooth again?
Tree.
Well, it looks like he might be down.
He's restrained. He looks
There is another enemy.
something else. Enemies about. Slaughter them all.
Can I see Nala?
She's at the base of the tree.
Don't worry about the icon.
Hanging.
Yeah.
No.
She might be trying to climb it to get away from whatever
Guys,
you see.
Jim trying to explain something.
You see Nala hanging upside down from the tree, completely bound by something. You also see Poison Tooth laying on the ground, withering against whatever is restraining him, roaring, cursing, and swearing in all tongues they know.
Language.
I don't think this is the
He's
time.
pretty-
Hold on.
Are we running on initiative?
Do we see anything that could have caused this?
Do we see the troublemaker? So,
No, you do not.
I'll open the way.
can
Do we have to roll initiative right now, or are we free to
Roll
move?
me a perception.
so Barry, say you want us
I-
to roll a perception here soon.
Also, just a quick question. What's the range I can make my axe shine moonlight?
Can I
Normal
use
roll?
smell for this?
Pass. Is it a normal roll?
Normal roll.
I got.
Can I use smell for this?
No.
I don't think this is
What's,
something. You can smell.
Just in case it's relevant, and also for the future, what's the range of the moonlight my axe can shine?
Was it not defined?
Wait, you mean shine? That's 30 feet of dim light. It shines out of itself.
Okay. Do I see anything special with me specialize?
With your specialize,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
as you walk forward, you can see how some places looks like someone has been walking or running in a jumpful manner, as if you were doing it, because you can see that there are a few places where there are sprouts of flowers, grass, where it have gotten a boost in differentiating to everything else around it.
She's is there anything special about these flowers? Are they normal flowers?
They're very vibrant and live, let's just say it like that.
Do I recognize them as? Are they similar to the one I have like a trail behind me?
Yes, somewhat.
Do I need to make some kind of check to be sure?
Just curious, does anyone see anything pass?
There's two 22s on the field.
You also, everybody from above 17 sees these almost tubs of flowers and grass.
Oh wait, wisdom. Were we doing wisdom or perception? I haven't done
Perception.
anything yet. 'cause
Perception.
I keep
Perception.
dropping out.
It's all good.
Perception is wisdom based, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Tusk, are you sure you're walking that close?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's
I
the
don't see
consequences
stuff,
of your
so-
actions.
I'm
I don't see
perceiving
stuff, so-
everything, and nothing can hide from me.
I'm just walking towards Noah.
I don't think.
Am I able to perceive what is restraining
In my s-
Poison Tooth?
I would like to point out she's hanging like 50 feet in the air from a branch in the tree, completely bound, and doesn't seem to be conscious.
I'm
Yeah, can
gonna climb that.
we see that poison?
Tusk, roll me a dex save.
All right.
great.
Do I get advantage from my danger sense? This is what it does. If you wanna read.
And this
Oh,
is the
boy.
tree that just grew.
Yeah, this was.
It is
This,
the
What's the
the big
difference?
tree, the
this
big
is,
one.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a tree.
This is a great sister tree. Why are there metal clattering?
Don't worry about it. It's battle. There's also arrows, which does.
I'm rolling. Okay.
Had that been a 16, you had made it.
Man.
Close, but not close enough, it seems.
What you guys, everybody, see is how Bartos, takes a step, and then there is like this sound of something snapping. And you see how Bartusk is like
What, hoisted upwards?
by his feet.
By the tree.
Oh, there I go.
What? Well, good news is, tree can
So
defend
casual
itself.
about it.
I'm running to next to him and try to cut him back.
No, you can't walk up next to him, hun.
He got
Up in
He
the
is.
air.
He got. He's hanging like 30 feet above you.
I'm just I'm gonna say in Sylvan to just out in the open to show yourself.
I'll say back to you. I think it's the tree, but in Sylvan. That's oh no, that's Elven. No, never mind. I don't know what you're saying.
Elven and Sylvan are not the same.
They are distinctly close, but there are differentiating in language. So you would maybe catch a little bit of like show, and like a few of the words are similar, but it's like two distinct different languages that has a parent root.
So you might
Would-
understand the meaning, but not exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, well I'll say that in Elven. Like, I think it's the tree.
I don't understand
Itself.
Elvish.
Well, I mean, you would get the same. It'd be the same thing for you. Like you'd get it.
Yeah, and he
Like,
still
the
doesn't
sense of it.
understand.
In any case,
Where do
do I get a
tigers
response?
Why are you here?
Is that in Sylvan?
That's in Sylvan. Perfect Sylvan, like this almost singing voice.
I was dragged here after some lady lost her sister or whatever, and I find them being bound and hung up in a tree. I must say I'm not amused. Especially this early.
Well, they should not come to my grounds.
I'm gonna ritually cast that.
That's gonna take 10 minutes, I would like to point out.
Yeah, I will take the 10 minutes to do that.
I will at the same time yelling common, let my sister go, you fucking tree, or I will chop you down.
No, don't do that. Stop.
How about you let the negotiating to me?
Are you sure you're going to yell that?
She's already done it.
Hey, I
Yeah.
do not know
Yeah.
that the tree.
Don't yell, honey. It's picking up on my mic too.
Sorry.
Calm
Hammer effect
down.
as well.
Hey, my character doesn't know the tree is alive.
Might not even be the tree. I'm skeptical. Any case, Uka, could you please let the negotiating to me?
Oh dear, icon changed.
Yeah, the icon changed again.
How could that help?
And then back to Sylvan. I very much apologize that this lady was so incompetent to tread upon your grounds.
You're lucky
But
she doesn't understand.
it would be very convenient for me if you could let her go again.
They stepped on my hollow grounds, and I should just let them go?
I mean, you can. I mean, I believe they
Should not
have
be
learned.
punished for threatening my mother.
I understand. But okay, tell me what they did exactly.
Yeah, good point.
They stole from my mother's bountiful gifts. Should that not be punished?
He looks at. I assume this creature is talking about the apples.
Are you looking around?
Yeah.
You can see a few apples discarded on the ground, as if they were dropped. And you also see.
I'm also hearing this conversation.
Do you also understand Sylvan?
This is.
I also understand. So.
I am incredibly disappointed in the actions of this person, but why don't you leave the punishment to me? I swear upon my mother, I will find a fitting punishment for her. But it would be more convenient if we could have her back. You think you could do that?
Roll me a persuasion check.
All right. Any kind of modifier?
Disadvantage.
Really? I swore upon my mother.
She doesn't know whom you are or whom your mother is.
Jesus. That's still a 14.
It's not bad.
I'll rather give my own judgment with the help of my mother's, rather than a stranger to come to my home and demand that I shall give up my prey.
I do believe I asked you instead of demanding, as you were claiming.
I would also like to know on a direct.
Mavis. How's it going? Should I start attacking now?
Don't you fucking dare.
Bortus, don't do anything to that tree.
With this, do I because I can understand bits of it, do I understand that she's being punished for something?
Yes.
Okay. I'll walk to the front and say her punishment.
Okay.
Can-
Okay. What
Roll
are you
me
doing?
a dex save.
Dex save.
Dex.
Fortunately, this is forte.
Don't say those words, because that ends poorly sometimes.
Okay, seriously, Bortusk?
Please tell me your character didn't actually say those words.
I'm shut up. I'm not saying anything. That's why I put it in the chat.
as you feel vines underneath you, like tries to grab onto you, you manage to step away, and you just see how this like swirl of vines shoots up into the tree from the ground below you.
I'll say, if you want to punish her, release her and take me.
Ria, stop. Let me do this. And Avis will like kind of like pull aside her furs and show her have her mark of Uthla on display.
Well,
I
Riot should
wasn't
also have
lying
the-
when I said I swore upon my mother.
Riot also has the mark on display.
Her punishment should be for her to live without me. That's a greater punishment. So release her.
Pass. Can I roll to get out?
Are you sure you want to do that?
Me or him?
You're
Him.
asking like 3 people.
I'm
Oh, okay.
asking Bortusk in this case with his question.
You're like
Yeah,
30 feet
You
up.
you are 30 feet up, so
Yeah, I don't
You are,
care.
you are gonna take some falling damage.
I don't care. Better than being tree food. Tree is my food. I'm not gonna be food to my food.
Roll dex save for Fang.
Oh,
Oh dear.
okay.
why
he's
are you
gonna go.
all getting close? This is so stupid.
Well, he would have followed me.
Not necessarily, but you control him. You decide for him.
Yeah, no, he would have followed me.
You should be able to view his.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, he's gone.
You basically hear a yelp as you see Fang basically get launched up into the air, completely bound by
What the
the
wolf
vines
doing?
of the tree. I am warning you, stay away. And she says that in common.
Take me instead of her.
No response in me showing my mark?
I don't think
You
she
might bear the mark of one who blessed my mom, but that does not mean that I shall treat you kindly.
Can,
And I swear that on my mother.
Can you speak in common? Mostly common, and not this back and
Is he
forth and so.
speaking common right now?
This is common.
She's speaking common right now.
Good.
Then Hey, your mother has blessed me too. Please let my sister go, and we can negotiate.
She literally just said she does not care about that.
That's not her mother. It's not the same girl.
Okay, Can I just like ring up my mom?
I'd like to phone a friend.
I'd like to phone a friend. Damn it.
God damn it,
Uh,
it was still
I'd
my
also
joke.
Like to know whenever I finish ritually casting Detect Magic.
Give me a moment, I'm gonna roll for her because some of you actually went closer.
I didn't go much closer
About
than this.
half the party is very close.
That is a nat 1.
One side's a nat one, and the other side's that, so it's either advantage or disadvantage. We don't know which
Or
is
just normal and the first roll counts.
which. It's also a possibility.
Also, that
Wait, why did
spirit
it
is-
go to the what? Huh?
Huh?
What?
What happened?
What?
But
But she does have advantage because she has.
it's 22.
Yes. Aren't you the father of this tree? Can't you
What?
tell your child to stop?
Why do you immediately assume that just because a tree sprouts up based on God's blessings, I'm the one that's immediately in response for it?
Because you're.
I
No,
am,
one
but I
did.
never admitted it. Only to Eager, I fully admitted it.
Yeah, but no one really believed you.
Obviously, no one does. That's made me make a deception roll. What am I supposed to do? And most of you believed it, except for Uka and Eager.
I
I
still
rolled a nat
suspected you.
20 on Insight, if I remember correctly.
No, you did not.
I don't think you did. You
Nobody
rolled
except
more-
for Uka and Eager believed him.
I did not believe it.
Okay.
I chose to still be doubtful.
There must be something you can risk in return.
Spruce, do you mind if I take a couple branches when I'm going down?
No, don't. Just stay there.
All of you step back. Except for you. You may approach.
Who?
Question mark.
No, you
Who
say that,
passed?
but you didn't. So you don't say anyone
I
else.
think
Has
it's plenty
whom-
obvious he's indicating Spears.
It's definitely not aiming towards, definitely not aiming towards this guy.
You, man, step forward.
Still,
You,
there are-
half elf.
Nope, I'm staying.
Back.
Back or stay?
Back. You said back.
Alright.
Step forward.
Because I'm still ritualistic. That's the tech.
Still like 5 minutes to go.
Oh, okay.
Ritual
At least I'm
casting
getting
takes a
the
while, bub.
5.
Oh no.
Yeah, no.
Bortusk, as you're trying to break free, something is gonna happen to you.
Oh god.
I told you to sit still and you still didn't listen to me.
I don't like being held by my food.
This thing won't be.
You don't like being held by your feet by your food.
Shit.
That is unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate.
So, well, hold on. What's the reason that's advantage? Or if they do?
He's
restrained.
restrained.
That's only on creatures that are within 5 feet of them.
No, that's not how that
I would
works.
also like to point
Hold
out,
on, I'm grabbing
B,
it.
This is restrained.
B,
Might be. Hold on. Might be just paralyzed that does that. Hold on. Let me quick.
You're
No,
talking about prone.
That's prone. That's prone.
No, paralyzed also does a similar thing. Hold on.
Paralysis provides advantage to everything.
Restrained creature. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
yeah, never
talking
mind.
about
I was confusing with other status.
But still, do I
mean,
get
the
out
other
of
thing is-
restraint as I succeed on the roll?
I think the other thing is, technically, we don't know where this person is exactly either.
Well, now that she shot him, we're gonna know.
Well, now that she shot Cortez, we probably.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna start
Bortusk,
fighting with
you
you.
hear the vine starts to snap. But before the last one snaps, you feel something bore into your chest.
Alright.
Oh my god!
9 plus.
Why did it roll
Yes.
so many die?
Because it's double. Because crit.
Correct,
Right.
yeah.
Alright. So,
Also, it
in
has
total,
no modifiers. Not sure if that's correct.
20... That's 38 damage.
E.
Alright.
And then
I
And
guess
you
I'm gonna
fall.
kill a 3.
And you fall to the ground.
Yeah. Taking falling damage as well.
Yeah, that's what. For every 10 feet, except for the first, so that's 2d6 falling damage you take.
I think it's 1d6, right?
No,
1d6.
no. The first 10 feet you fall for free, but every
10
feet afterwards it's 1d6.
How much damage do you get from falling 10 feet to a maximum 1d6 bludgeoning per 10 feet?
Yep.
So
Yeah,
that's
so
two,
falling
2d6.
20 feet.
So
So
unless
that-
yeah, so it would be 2d6 in total, yeah.
You because you're big, hulky, and very, very fluffy, you don't hit the ground too hard.
Big hulky and very, very fluffy.
I like how me and Eager are the only two that don't, like, approach it from the get-go.
was gonna say, does he
Yeah,
sound like a
because neither
squeak,
of us
a
are
squeak toy when he
affiliated.
bounces?
Neither of us are affiliated.
I think the only person that's 100% affiliated with this tree is me.
Yeah, and I'm just ritualistically casting good magic.
Are you gonna roll for
Step
full damage
forward,
now?
man, and let your woolly friend lay.
Spirit's just like, Bortusk, down!
Vortusk,
Fuck
once.
you!
This once, please. Stay.
No!
No,
Fuck
no.
you!
You're really gonna make me do this, aren't you?
I'm gonna rage.
Oh
Fuck this
my
dude.
god.
I'm cashing in
Oh,
my
for
favor.
fuck's sake!
I'm cashing in my favor. Stop.
Fine.
Stay. Don't do anything.
God fucking damn it. I shouldn't even have come on. Vortusk is leaving the map.
You cannot move that far. I would like to point
I'm actually leaving the map. Dashing and stuff.
Wait, are we in soft initiative or something?
soft initiative.
Okay, I'm dashing then.
Stop at the end, and I'm gonna delete your token.
There you go.
Wait,
I'm gonna cut so many trees. I'm gonna I'm gonna start the deforestation
Don't you fucking dare.
spree.
God damn, I
Man,
can't
I'm gonna start a
I-
desert here.
Anyways, continue.
you man who I spoke to before, step forward.
Take another step forward. Yes.
Stay there.
He stays there. Any specific reason why I need to stay right here?
You see, has this young woman like melts out of the roots of the tree.
Well, at least I know you can defend yourself.
I am just taking on to protect my mother.
Wait, hold on. So, is your mother the tree? Points to the tree behind them that they just walked out of.
Yes.
So if the tree is technically something I created, then that means
Your grandpa.
Grandpa.
I have I'm a grandpa!
Well, no, you're not my grandfather. Because do you remember that little offering you gave?
The other tree that willingly gave up its life for this points to the tree behind them.
No, the offering you gave.
Oh god. You
Your
offered some
daddy.
of your essence.
God. Remember,
Tree is mommy.
It's literally your spawn.
It's your child. You're a dad.
Germany, the sound is coming through your mic.
Yeah, it's echoing.
I see this as an absolute win.
I mean, okay.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, that audio crack.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember me giving up some of my essence to the tree.
You are my father.
Wait, you had. Oh no.
Now, please,
Reverse Dark
please
Vader.
complete the movie quote.
Reverse Dark Vader moment.
Oh no.
I don't-
I just realized what
You
this
gave
means.
your life to this tree, and it created me with that. But you left so soon before.
well,
Oh
Before
god.
I even had a
Overly
chance.
attached child.
I'm sorry. I didn't exactly expect this to happen. But at the same time, I did have to get back, and I point to the people behind me. I had to get back to them to make sure they wouldn't, worry too much about me. Shut up, Bortusk.
Oh no!
I fucking hate you, Bortusk.
In the
Remember what I
distance, you
said in
hear.
Discord last time?
It's been his only one joke so far. What
What
hell?
the fuck?
Stop that.
In the
Stop
distance,
that.
you hear this.
Please,
Stop
please
that.
stop with the soundboards. Please, for the love of
God,
God.
it is so loud.
People basically just concentrate up the scene so we can play.
Yeah.
And I've just been protecting Mother so far. Till she. And she snares towards Nala. And it started to steal up her bounty.
Yeah,
Her gift.
I saw the apples lying around. I'm not too happy about that either. But, well, that's Poison Fang. And that
Poison
individual...
Tooth.
Dude, I'm sorry!
It's confused a lot. I've noticed that in a few recaps it's written as Poison Fang as well.
And then the one you've currently got restrained up there is Nala, which is, it points to Rhea, his betrothed.
I'll growl at her.
That's my daughter!
Seems like you have to teach your daughter some manners, Spears.
In her defense, she was protecting this. And point to the tree. And points to the apples.
She doesn't seem in the wrong to me.
The proper result of that is not
I
violence.
basically give her a deadly stare. And instead of trying to kill a person, maybe start reasoning. Could help a little.
Ironic.
I told him not to struggle. He struggled and heard my mother doing so. And he was punished justly.
I'm not talking about the idiot before. I'm talking about her. And I point to my.
She's unharmed. I just put her to sleep.
So no one was harmed. Well, how you doing, Poison Tooth?
You can see how he's like completely engulfed in vines that are literally
Does he
hog-tied.
got he's got a muzzle on?
He's
Yes.
hog-tied? You didn't hurt him either, right? You just tied him up?
Well, he did try to spit at me. So that's why I muscled him.
He is to her as you are to the tree.
Yeah. I'm gonna... if you could, bring the lady down. And as long as... I think...
Use your authority as a father, goddammit!
Technically, she can actually probably outpower me currently. I'm not gonna demand my current daughter, who I've just learned about. Start with kindness, then discipline.
Thank her.
There you go. You can take her.
Thank you. You gonna calm down, Poison Tooth?
I will basically go over to Poison Tooth and lay a hand on him. Hey,
Fish, you need
told
me
him
to
he
drag
was
you
safe.
out?
She told her she was safe.
You may come and pick up your sister.
I'll go and pick her up.
She's
Fish, you
my
need me-
sister, and I go all over and pick her up.
Fish,
Hey.
you need me to drag Poison Tooth out of here?
Just...
When he comes down, I will let him go, because I do not trust his kind.
Man,
Any
this
more
is-
than I trust any of you. As far as I can, well, tie you and throw you at.
Actually, I feel like she could throw you guys pretty far.
I guess I pick her up.
I think you have a bit of a misunderstanding of who you're speaking to, girl. We are a few of the chosen of the gods.
And I am chosen by my mother, who is made by the gods themselves. Yeah.
Please.
Does she let Fang down as well?
Yeah, Fang basically just get dropped and he like looks completely bewildered at the vines. Basically, like he looks afraid for vines just gotta shoot up and tie him up, so he's like backing away with his tail between his legs.
I'm basically just sitting at my knees with my sister in my arms.
As long as once Poison Tooth is calm.
Uka, take Nala to Poison Tooth.
Of course.
Ooh, that's nice music.
I didn't hear it change yet.
Glade music.
Hmm?
Now it hasn't loaded properly for me. I might have to reload the page. Oh, there we go. Ah.
Tranquil.
Tranquil.
Poison Tooth snorts at the tree.
Poison Tooth, why did you and Nala go here? Why did she even try and pick those apples first?
Those apples fell from the tree.
I want to insight that.
You can roll an insight.
I will most certainly try. 22.
I'm looking at the girl's response to that. Facial expression and stuff.
She is like staring at him completely cold. Or it completely cold. Poison Tooth does
Still
not have
haven't figured out he or she.
Poison Tooth is still growing up, so he legitimately hasn't developed a gender yet.
Learning anatomy about dragons.
Yeah, we already
Interesting.
went over this.
Yeah.
He is currently both or neither.
Yes. Spirits, he is not lying. Also, as you look around, you can see there is a few outlying apples that have fallen off the tree itself, laying around.
Can I use that insight on my own daughter? Just to cover all the bases.
Sure.
Okay.
Are you gonna speak anything to her? Or are you gonna use the same 22 on her? Was that what you meant?
I don't know. Anything. Well, actually, I think I got you. So, after looking at Poison Tooth, I'm gonna keep. I feel every time I want to say his name, I always go for Poison Fang. I need to try and ingrain in my head Tooth.
When we're off session, just go repeat it like 100 times. You'll get it in your head.
I'm trying to forget to do that after session, anyways. But and then I'll look to my daughter.
Oh, immediately taking to her, huh?
So, from what I can tell, the dragon isn't lying. Is there anything else that could have knocked down the apples? Or maybe the apples fell? Anything you know of?
No, I do not. Which is strange on its own. Because Mother doesn't give out of her gifts to anybody. Not even me. And you see how she actually gets, a little bit of a
huff.
Not a huff, but like this, like somber look, like.
You know, I still got that 1/8 of a piece in my pocket. And I guess how many apples are just kind of like lying on the ground, if I can just have an idea of what's on the ground?
There are like 3 apples that were like dropped there, by potentially picked up by Nala, is your best guess out of the draw marks and what looked like from her like to be completely whipped up, fell over, dropped the apples, and then were dragged up into the tree.
Okay. Well, seeing that this is Avis better fucking contain themselves. Oh.
Do it, Avis.
Shut
up. You son of a...
You son of a bitch. Anyways.
Like, I'm not even the reason why Avis is evil at this point.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk up. I'm gonna hold out the 1/8 of a piece of an apple. I'm just gonna offer it to them.
She looks at you like squinting at you. And like quickly grabs it out of your hand and like sniffs at it, looks at it, and then she like quickly eats it. Well, like still having like this like low stance in front of you, where she's still, like partially part of the tree.
kind of looking at her, just seeing if she's enjoying the apple or not.
She is at least not showing it completely, but you do see, you know, like she get like these small twinkles in her eyes.
Sorry.
Spears, I think this is the moment you should have a heart-to-heart with your so-called wife.
Your baby mama.
Your significant other. Let's put it at that.
Can I? I'm questioning if this is like.
Become a typical tree lover.
By complete
Curious
accident.
if like. Curious if like Spirus is like if this can count like as his offspring for future characters.
That depends on if it's gonna be introduced into the dynasty.
I suppose.
I mean, under technical terms, kind of does count.
I mean, it is your daughter, I guess.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure even
I don't think they're human though.
Yeah, but they don't have to be.
They don't have to be.
Are you racist right now?
You gonna have a fucking talk there, you?
Why is that the first thing your mind jumps to?
Oh, that's my job.
Okay.
Screaming
I
from
would like
the
to
back.
point out
Hey!
he's not a racist, he's a speciesist, which is even worse.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound as well, you know? It doesn't come out of my mouth as
Doesn't
easily.
roll off the tongue. Anyways.
Stop defending speciesism!
It's not a real thing!
Anyways.
Are you denying? Okay, I'm just gonna stop.
Please stop.
Stop that! Stop that!
God, having a grand old time with this.
I'm having a good time with this too. I'm just saying.
Goddamn. Didn't expect
But
this.
she is like looking at you still with a little bit of suspicion, but not hostile intent. Everybody else gets the hostile eye, or the stink eye, so to speak.
Well, guess I'll ask this now. So, seeing that it's been a day and was gone for a little bit, how's your mother after this whole situation?
She's fine. Why, are you planning to do something to her?
I was planning to talk directly to her here in a minute, but just wanted to ask you first. See me. You decided to talk to me. And now I'm realizing I have a daughter. A lot of this is hitting me really quickly.
You don't say. I didn't even think you were going to come back, but here you are. I guess.
And now
We're all surprised by something today.
she doesn't want you to leave.
Yeah, I know.
He went to get smokes, never came back.
No, I came back, don't worry.
He's not allowed to leave anymore.
Still gonna have, well, I'm gonna have to be, it's gonna be tough love eventually, so. I guess first thing first, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and. I'm assuming, seeing that the last time a tree communicated to me, I had to directly put my hand on it, so I'm gonna do the same with this tree. Attempts to communicate.
While he's doing that, I will make sure Nala is okay.
Nala is fine. She's just out cold.
And I wave right over to basically be at her side when she wake up.
But, Spirits, you touched the tree.
So now I have a daughter?
Yes. Isn't she lovely?
She is. Shut up, Avis.
Though her behavior could use some adjusting.
She might be a little wild, but she is just the embodiment of nature.
She's new to dealing with people, I can understand that. Especially when kind of just rapidly approaching on top of a dragon. Actually, quick question. Did anything happen about the apples falling? I just want to make sure ahead of time.
I give up out of my own gifts, freely as I see fit.
So they weren't forced down in any way?
No.
Okay.
Why didn't you tell your daughter that?
No, it's fine.
Does mean it's fine to take them, right?
She and I cannot speak like you and I can do, Spirits.
Alright.
As she has not been taught to do it just yet. And I am sadly quite immobile.
I can try and teach her. I don't exactly know how I can do that, but I can try.
Sets future goal to learn animate object.
Maybe it's you need to learn her teach her druidic or something.
Awakening. Anyways. That's a later spell. We don't worry about that right now.
Yeah.
Awaken plant.
There's a spell that it's literally just called Awaken.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
It does exactly that.
And it works for other things than just plants, I would like to point out.
Yes.
We know.
We don't know that. Shut up. We're breaking the metaverse.
It's not important right now. Just continue with what you were doing.
We whispering.
Don't worry about it. Shut up.
Because she is.
Shh.
I'm actually curious. How old does she look to be? Yes, the little his child.
With the little dryad?
Yeah, the dryad. How old does she look? Even though she's existed for a day.
She seems somewhat adultish.
Grew up so fast.
Not fully adult, just like she looks.
Like adolescent?
So about a
Adolescent.
teen? A teen?
Yes, a teen would, in our standards, would yes be most, because she isn't like fully developed in any area. Like she's still like kind of very slim, non-distinct feminine features just yet.
That's why she's mental. She's a teenager.
Puberty.
God damn it.
Who
Oh
said
my
that?
God.
Who said that?
Hey.
You're getting shots.
That's Riot. That's Riot.
God,
My
I didn't say it out
God,
loud.
that was a deep burn. Holy shit! Pass is gonna think about that a couple days.
God damn. Oh, God.
Ah, yes, that's it explains her mental statement.
Yep.
Everybody else
like,
just
oh,
like looks at Brian
I
like, dude,
I
you're
understand.
not
Jesus,
helping.
What the fuck, man? I mean, I know,
understand. Go about
I
your
know she was
business.
violent with your girlfriend, but still, Jesus.
I'm just saying I understand now.
Instant dislike.
Yeah.
Instant don't care.
Well, continuing the chat with the tree for a little bit longer.
But what is it that you seek, my dear?
Well, I was just coming over here to make sure, well, to see if I could actually talk to you. I can.
Well, I am here. In spirit, so to speak.
It's also a pleasant surprise that now I have a kid.
And a wife.
And apparently a wife.
And a spirit.
I have a dog because of my wildfire spirit. I've got a daughter now.
Do you have a
full
picket
family.
fence?
Actually, the fun fact is, like later on, once I got a spell called Pillars of Earth. Well, I'm talking to the tree, so I'm probably not even focusing on it right now.
The ghost coming over.
She's sniffing you.
You smell like rain and thunder. She like crooks her head at you while looking at you.
Well, that's because of my father, child. The Sky Father.
Just curious, Paz, is she naked?
Why is this relevant?
If this is not a relevant question, please ask something else.
Yes, because then I will give her a code.
No, she is not naked per se. Like her body's like covered with a mixture of foliage and what would look like clothing, but you're not sure what it is made out of.
Moss?
Yes, a mixture of moss and potentially even clothes made out of spider silk.
Then I don't work.
Ook about to be turning jealous.
No, she's not jealous. She's just thinking, oh, if she was naked, then she must freeze. Could be cold.
She's an embodiment of nature. I don't think she.
Her inner mother instinct.
Where'd she go?
She moves a little bit away from you.
You attack of opportunity, go.
Oh, her
Yeah.
icon disappeared from me.
Oh. Better not be an attack of opportunity.
I can sense you're still a little unnerved. Why is that?
What do you mean?
Well, not speaking of what has happened around here since our arrival, you seem to be. It seems to be what I can tell, a mixture of curiosity and cautiousness.
I just followed a few advice Mother managed to give to me before we were cut off from each other. You smell funny.
Avis does not look amused.
I didn't think so, no.
What's that supposed to mean?
You smell like flowers. And other things I'm not sure of. And yet it makes me think of something before I was born. Not sure. Says the man himself.
Yeah.
Suspiciously.
Good point, says the man himself. He's like, what did I just get myself into?
I got myself into this. Looks like I'm sticking with it.
Wait a moment.
Wait a moment.
There's something I need to look upon here. Oh boy. Oh what? Oh no.
Hmm?
Concerning noises.
Never mind. We'll talk about that after after today's session.
Okay.
Oh.
Something.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm worried?
I thought it was my very innocent question that was freaking you out for a moment.
Yeah, right. Your innocent question.
With no ulterior motive.
Obviously.
Yeah, except for theft.
Yes, Avis, there is an apple, but you don't feel the draw.
Does it not seem magic, like power there infused with life and all that?
It still does, but you don't feel like the suffocating need to have it.
Kinda still want it though.
God damn you.
It's still juicy fruit.
Mm-hmm. A delicious fruit at that, but you don't feel like this compulsion taking over.
Gluttony is not enveloping your mind.
I am so tempted.
Just do it, man.
Is it fine? Did we get
You're
the
gonna
green
do
light?
it, just do it.
I don't
If
think
you're thinking about doing it, just do it.
I don't think you got the okay, and I'm pretty sure that may or may not trigger aggression from.
Yeah, I was gonna say she just wrapped all these people up for taking an apple. So
Yeah, it's just because my brain farted, and I guess I heard like the tree itself say like I'm giving away these apples for free.
yeah, but you
then
didn't hear
She
that.
doesn't know that.
I know.
Yeah, you didn't hear that.
Okay, can you please let me finish talking?
No.
So anyway, as the tree said it, it let them go for free. I was then on the assumption that some spirits then talked to the daughter again or something. They talk
He hasn't
about how
said
that
any
was
of that.
okay now. Oh, okay. Then I
No.
didn't hear any of that. So
I've never spoken a word. I'm talking to the tree.
Yeah, it's in his head. You didn't hear anything.
I'm aware of that. I was just wondering if the daughter knew.
Apparently, she's not connected to, like, she can't talk to the tree. Or at least that's
She
what I'm
lives in the tree, but she can't communicate with the spirit of the tree, so to speak.
So, just hypothetically speaking, if I were to use Mage Hand,
Good God.
would I be able to do Sleight of Hand with a Mage Hand?
I think that is. I sadly think that's only an arcane trickster thing, bud.
But before we do anything else, Jim, your detect magic fires off, and you are almost blinded by has your senses just gets overwhelmed with you're pretty sure if magic had a taste You can taste it right now. You can smell it even.
This is quite strange.
It's flashbanged by magic.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. There's a very,
Like you can
very
feel
dense amount of
you can
magic.
feel magic in the ground, in the air, in the water, in the other trees that seems to are growing out of the soil, even the bushes, even the fruits hanging from some of the bushes and trees around you are
Guess the
filled
girl
with
wasn't
magic.
kidding. Guess the girl wasn't kidding when she said this was hallowed ground.
Yeah. You know what? If I'm blinded by it at first, I'm gonna walk forward.
Oh god.
It's your funeral.
Stumble forward?
Actually, a question about our surroundings, Pass. Do I see the rocks that are imbued with Perun's lightning?
Come again?
It might be the same map, but it's not the same place, I believe.
No, it's the tree.
No,
that
no, it's the
Spirit-
same area.
This is the Great Sister tree, and during the process of creation of this Great Sister tree,
Oh,
like
that
several
I
rocks
see.
were brought up to the surface, and lightning was imbued into 4 cardinal directions and tethered to the tree. At least that's what from what I remember from it, and what the recap tells me.
Why is there a desk?
What the fuck?
Don't worry about it.
I think that
God
might be
damn it.
the.
It didn't work. Shite.
It didn't work.
Are you trying to visualize the offering table that was created?
Yes.
You know, how long am I blinded by the magic?
I mean, till the end of
We decide to
detect
stop
magic.
concentrating on it.
You want to stop concentrating on that detect magic?
Otherwise, 10 minutes.
Are you trying to power through your blindness?
That's something I will do.
Okay, immediately stop. It's something Bortos could do.
Wow.
The only problem is it's too interesting to pass up.
God damn.
They are beautiful. What are those? I haven't seen those flowers before. At least I can't recall.
These are special flowers from the Dream Realm. Or, well, lesser copies. They are even more vibrant in their natural habitat.
Huh. I wonder if I can get to see it sometime.
I'm sure you will.
That was the nicest thing you've done.
Now I steal an apple. I've won their trust.
How about a trade?
How about it? You so could have done that, but it's too late.
I learned that.
Weird.
I
It
learned
is
that. I
actually
learned how to do
trying
that.
be nice.
But Spirus,
You.
you communicate with the tree. With your remark about you and it being husband and wife, it like no, we are not.
That's how
Oh
they're.
man.
That's how
Friend
they're
zone.
putting it. That's how they're putting it. He point. attempts
I just
to
said
point
baby
to us.
mama.
We have a daughter, yes, but we are no more than I am a tree and you are a man.
Okay.
You got man zone.
I got man's.
Got human zoned L.
So essentially, this is just a love child.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna go with yes on that.
Knew she was a bastard.
I'm still able to hear everything that's
Also,
going on around me. I'm
Can you
assuming.
tell your mammoth man friend
Oh God.
not to destroy the woods? I kind of like
Too
it.
late. Too late.
Oh no.
There is not a single other tree left.
I already put it in my to-do list. Deforestation. Just deforestation.
The words of hearing mammoth friend, Spheres is giving a face of like a small headache.
Cringe.
Face palm.
And I just burned my favor with him. I'll give it my.
What do you mean? You have not burned a favor with me.
With Bortus, the mammoth man.
Ah.
He kind of
Why
is.
did you burn a favor with him?
Because he was about ready, well, assumedly, he was about ready to start attacking you.
Oh no, attacking her mother.
I would have loved to see him try and hurt my sturdy roots, all my trunk.
Regardless, I still didn't want that to happen. He's not well, strangely enough, he's supposed to be smarter than the rest of us.
I guess just that he is a fool.
Yeah, I might be smart and wise, but that
No.
doesn't mean I am smart.
You're not smart.
And you're not wise either.
Nope.
Natural gifts do not translate into proper behavior.
I have 14 on wisdom and intelligence.
Okay, get a -1,000,000 right now.
Uh-oh.
More sniffies?
More sniffy.
Bro, sniffy time?
Sniff time?
No, she just like is sitting on, like standing with her. She's standing like a chimpanzee would, when you know it's resting on its form and just like staring at you. She's like having that rest position where she's just staring at you, Jimmy, and you can feel magic like really up close.
When I okay.
But you can also you can see as your eyes starts to adjust to it, as you're no longer like blinded by it.
You finally adjusted to the magic density.
Next up, it's flashbang after after.
And you can like see all the different lines, like waves of magic all around you. I almost want to post a link for something, but I'm not gonna do it because then it's gonna be a distraction.
You'll be too distracted.
So basically, think about it like everything emits in the area something that like gives out a vibration you can see in the air itself in different color spectrums. That's what you're seeing around you. You're like surrounded by all the colors of the rainbow, shifting, weaving flowing through the air around you.
Do I see what it's originating from?
Everywhere. In the nearby vicinity, everything emits something here. But it all seems to be connected to the tree or underneath the tree itself. What are you doing, Iger?
He's taking a walk, it seems.
Correct.
I'm gonna walk closer to the tree.
Keeping a respectable distance from the tree.
Yes.
That's it.
Do not hurt Mother. And you can almost feel this death glare. Like, you can see how the wind, like, suddenly manifests into the hands of the little dryad as she, like, sprouts out a bow from her hand with an arrow already knocked on it. I do not know what you see, but you shall not harm Mother, or else you will be facing me and my bow and arrows.
Do you mind if I chill then? Or is that too much?
Dad, I will need your words on this. Is she allowed to touch Mother?
Stop staring at the tree for a little bit. Huh?
Sorry, I was in the middle of what were you saying?
I was in a conversation.
You can still register what happens around you. It's
Okay,
like
good.
you're still, fully awake when you just have like this mental conversation where you get telepathic answers back.
Yeah.
It's not because you're completely zoned out of it.
Looks to Gemini, looks at the tree, looks at my daughter.
You can see she's holding a arrow at the ready on a bow. That doesn't look pleasant at all.
He's gonna try and motion her, put the bow down.
She looks at you a little bit worried, but do as you say.
Oh, this is a weird time for Amazon to come back.
A lot of this is a weird time.
And I'm just waiting for an answer of whether or not I am allowed to touch the tree.
Gonna quickly ask the tree, is it alright if they touch you?
Of course. They can rest beneath next to my root if they so desire. I am a safe place for all the gods' creations.
Okay. Spirits will look to Gemini. Those nod. Good. The tree's allowing it. Her mother's allowing it.
Wait, you can speak with Mother?
That's why I've been standing here with my hands on your mother.
That sounds very wrong.
It's,
okay, yep, that's getting quoted.
Innocent,
That's
you
getting
assholes!
Yeah. Yes,
I am
Sammy.
so much going to get banned from Twitch for this. But
Sammy.
I'm gonna ride it out with in a storm.
Right now.
Sammy, he is not married. But yes, he is a father.
I am apparently now a dad.
He is the father of a child of a tree he created. So
Because I gave up some of my essence to the tree.
I'm just saying it's a bit dubious, but it's.
Today's
Lovely quote.
Today's been a fun day.
So, should we carry on?
Can I ask if you can find her?
What, Jimny?
Come again.
Can you thank it for me? And I will then proceed to touch it.
You can hear her, right? I'm asking the tree.
Yes. I can hear everything that happens around me. Yet I can see without eyes and I can speak without a mouth.
Spirit's just gonna look back. She said she heard you. What is my daughter currently doing? She got closer to the tree. I'm just curious.
She's like crawling around, looking at you, staring at you intently.
I don't know how stupid this is gonna be, but I'm gonna cast Identify. How stupid it's gonna be, but
I'm gonna laugh.
What are you identifying? Like, you go over to touch the tree and just instantly grabs hold of.
No. I'm just touching the tree while casting it.
And tree is technically an object, so
Well, I think it's a creature.
let me
It's
objectify the trees.
But it works on creatures anyway, so it's fine.
It'll be fine. I'm sure this won't end. I'm sure this won't end in another flashbang.
Flashbang of information.
You know, as you're like touching it and you like get this flow of information that is like flowing into you. Like you can see, you even see from the saplings view of how they came into existence, and you see how Spirus is like feeding it energy and even giving up some of it itself. And you also see the moment that it gave birth afterwards to the Dryad, and you just get this overwhelmed sensation and then just shuts off.
That was certainly something. I'm gonna look at spirits.
Yeah.
So he lied to us.
I said no. I didn't lie. I just said I was going for a walk. It just so happened the walk ended up me creating a giant tree.
I believe we asked if tree was your doing.
Fair.
Might I at least ask why you decided to do this?
I
Eager,
saw
getting
him.
awfully close there.
Anyways.
How do you know you can't see me?
I see
can.
everything.
I know he can.
She, on the other hand.
No, she can.
And the tree
No,
can also.
she's currently focused on something else.
She hisses it. She melt. Her upper torso just pops out of the tree and just like hisses at you.
God, that's terrifying in its own right.
How do you respond, Iger? There suddenly pops out out of a tree and hisses at you, showing sharp teeth.
Oh, this is the perfect moment.
Raised eyebrows, and he then he just says,
I have no intent of harm. I'm simply admiring.
You
As
can
it is
do that at a
also
distance. And then she
So-
like melts back into the tree and pops up.
Can I, while she was
Distracted?
distracted,
Oh,
yes, I want to snatch an apple
Oh boy.
that's near me. I want to snatch one that was near me.
If
sure.
somehow.
You grab an apple.
I cast invisibility on it. And I do that as quietly as I possibly can. And I'm completely innocent, and no one suspects me.
If you're going to do it stealthy, roll a sleight of hand.
Okay.
I'm
I'm doing
assuming I
stealthy.
can. I'm assuming some people are
Also-
able to roll perception.
Do I have any kind of advantage?
Also, you need to roll a stealth because you're also going to chant, do a hand.
Oh man,
Because
I really wanted efficiency and stealth. It's not horrible. At least I do have
"You
proficiency
better
in
hope
this.
and pray she doesn't have true sight."
I'm still gonna hide it in like my backpack though, or in my bag, sack, whatever I have.
I wonder what's the
Ouch.
range of sight of this tree is.
Hmm?
I think it
I
might be
don't
the
think-
entire valley. I
I-
don't
I
know.
don't-
Something
I'm-
gives me that impression.
I don't think it's the tree that
Good.
would really mind all that much. I think it's more the daughter that would get really
the
mad.
daughter is very
Yeah.
protective, which
Even better, they are seeing me destroying the path to the camp.
you know, there is also something
God.
called we're still technically gonna have to deal with other things, and if they find a path that leads to either the tree and the camp, that's not concerning in the slightest.
It's like a
Bortas
roller.
doesn't have the brain capacity to think of that scenario.
Yep.
Also, did spirits end up answering the question? Because if so, I didn't hear it.
He's pausing to think about it.
Oh, okay.
That and Eager kind of distracted me because he got really close to the tree. Well, I wanted to do it so that way I could, well, make a grand tree. I don't think there was much more than that. Just
Is there an argument to be had like you were on the other side of the tree? Just saying.
True. True.
You know, you were busy with another guy, like
actually, hold on.
talking to him,
I have a passive perception.
not looking at me or what I was doing,
Sorry, I just want to
or have line of sight.
ask a mild question. I have a passive perception of, I believe, 16, which goes through the stealth. Should I, by any
I believe
chance?
I also have a passive beat, so let's see what it is. Yeah, my passive beats both the stealth and the sleight of hand. But I'm not exactly looking.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I'm kind of talking to Gemini, so I believe that counts as the idea that there might be something to do with it. If not, that's fine. I won't roll, but if you want me to roll, I'll roll. And if we were going off passive, it's a 16. Also, there's no music, or at least for me.
No, I'm the same.
Wait, did
It was very. Oh, that explains it. It was tranquil.
Yeah.
Tranquil for 41 minutes exactly, and then stopped.
Oh?
That explains why there was so deafening silence.
Why is there suddenly cradle music?
Cause he's a
She's Dorothy,
baby.
and she's a day old.
She's literally a day old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I don't have to,
She was born yesterday.
literally.
Do you just plan to do it all by yourself?
Originally, I was planning on getting people to help, but then noticed everyone was busy and decided not to put it off any further.
Do you still plan to go through with the previous plan then? Or are you deciding to take care of it yourself?
I mean, I know what my previous plan was, and after seeing the results of it, or at least a small result of a part of it, I'm not sure what I want to do with that bit yet. Honestly, currently, I'm not too sure what I plan to do any further than this. Because, well, now I have a daughter. And speaking of daughter, I'm eventually teaching you how to talk to your mother. I'm gonna try at least.
she looks at you like kind of shocked for a second that you were speaking to her, like she wasn't only paying half attention, and then suddenly like
The snap to full attention.
and then like the almost deafening pause, and then her starting to smile and like sitting and like doing a little bit of victory dance or whatever I would call it.
Like a happy wiggle.
Yeah, happy wiggle.
Giddy.
That's good to see.
Pass.
Yes.
Having walked around this tree twice now.
Yes.
How many fruits have I spotted laying around the tree?
In total, laying on the ground, there is 20 something laying on the ground.
Are they
You
all
kind of
the
lost.
same type of
You had a hard time counting after 10, because that's a little bit like, what's after 10? I don't know. 10, 1.
Unga
bunga. Unga
Because
bunga.
oh right, finger counting, and then you only have 10 fingers.
Mm-hmm.
So then you start using your
they
toes.
Are they all the same type of fruit, or are there various different fruit?
From the tree itself, it seems only to be apples right now.
It's definitely not foreshadowing at all.
So, Pyrrhus, wasn't it like one of your original plans to have like the tree infused with everyone's essence?
Yeah, but that's, as I said, that original goal may get thrown out the window because it may constantly create more dragons.
Yes,
I was
let's
gonna
all
say,
have children.
do we all want tree kids?
And you know, she might not allow that to happen.
So I'm trying to piece that together. You're gonna have to give me a little bit to understand that.
Pyrrhus,
Yeah.
do you know of, why such a large quantity of fruit is scattered about her roots?
Well, from what the tree's saying, she's freely giving them. Can't believe I'm fucking saying those words. But
You did.
that doesn't
You
mean
did
go
ever see
all.
that film?
Hold on. That doesn't mean go all gluttonous over all the apples. Stares at Avis when I say that.
Gives you the most innocent look possible.
Knows damn well that's
looks
bullshit.
away while whistling.
You see how your daughter looks at you like completely like you have shooken her ground underneath her. But if she gives it away freely, what have I been wrong?
You know what? I'm gonna go pick up an.
Go pick up an
I'm gonna
apple.
pick up an apple. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up an apple, but then I will move back, and then I will hold out the apple to her.
Giving her a whole apple, I see.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Perhaps this was her way of potentially feeding you?
I don't know. Maybe.
You're still young, child. It's okay if
She
you do not
takes
understand.
she takes a bite out of it. And you can see how she almost instantly starts to cry after taking the first bite. And she's like slowly chewing on it, you know, to savor the taste of it and all that.
Modest warmth inside her stomach.
What? Excuse you, M. Sama?
Oh no.
Oh, what is this?
I was not aware Jimny and Spirits were a thing.
Actually, I believe that was. No, that was me saying. God damn it, that was me saying.
God damn it, M. Sama.
I don't remember it being a thing.
It was said at one point.
It was.
Just not openly in character or anything like that.
You're fucking patient. Anyway. You weren't exactly wrong on what you were doing. Just you're doing what was right, or what you thought was right. And well, did a good job at it. Trying to protect your mother. guess if anything, probably just keep an eye out for anyone that's actually trying anything a little bit more sinister.
Like your friend who is tearing up the nearby woods.
Yeah, your mother was telling me about that. I'm gonna have to deal with it. Again, hearing those words again just shows an obvious cringe in his face.
He's not the brightest of us.
I will actually start walking to.
I like that I misspelled instead of it can happen. Instead, it's I can happen.
I can happen.
I can
I
happen.
can happen. I can happen.
You fools, I can happen. God damn it.
I can happen. You can't.
And I would look at Spear's daughter, I guess.
Well, it has been proclaimed that she called him dad first off, or father.
Still, don't worry. Still fucking recoiling from that one.
You'll get used to it.
Oh no, is this where I do the joke?
And I said to her
Don't.
that, don't worry, I will help your father knock some sense into the mama's thick skull.
Sorry, what?
I mean,
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
the mammoth's thick skull. I understood it. How the fuck couldn't you?
I think all I heard was something crush skull. And
The
I'm
mammoth
like, what?
crushed the mammoth.
I always said I gonna thick skull.
I mean, it pulls out the spoon. Got this.
I can make you even bigger to knock him with.
You tell me that you can make me an even bigger spoon. Right. I can make a flaming spoon. What are you talking about?
They can be used more than just once.
Yep.
But it seems then that everything here is for you to take off the apples that are underground if you want them.
Avis immediately picks one up.
I will immediately cast hold person.
I look at the spirit.
Why?
We should maybe
God
save
damn
them
it with that
for.
meme.
Maybe we could save them for really, really bad wounds in the camp.
Hold on, I'm making my wisdom save.
Like a kind of
Get fucked.
Jesus.
medication.
Well, I don't think. Did they have any actual like healing properties, or was it just what you told me?
You haven't checked out.
Because I seen that they removed my
Really,
scars.
I could just
So
cast identify on it.
if a person got a spear into the neck, maybe it could heal that too.
Just don't be too gluttonous with them.
No.
What is
And then you
needed?
hear this behind you.
You know the fucking scene where like they lean over a wall and look towards the individual that did that? I don't know exactly what scene it's from, but yeah, just
Everybody just like freezes and their head just like turns to I don't
Head
know how
crook.
many degrees, like
I'm
cartoon style, and just like stares at Avis.
Really?
And I
What?
look at her. Really?
Now of all times?
She said we could take some.
I
That doesn't mean it's yours, though. Remember, it is also hers as well. I will point at Spirus's child.
Well, if she wants some, she can also grab some.
I don't need necessarily to eat much. And she looks a little bit guilty.
We should still
Serious.
take them regardless.
Now you have a daughter. Is she gonna live with you in the tribe? Is she gonna stay here with her mother?
I'm not sure she can even leave.
I don't want to test that theory. And I don't mind sticking around here for a while.
If you want, I can help you get a tent.
I mean, I
Or
don't.
build you one.
I slept in the grove for a long time. I don't think it's that.
I don't need a tent.
It's a place your father sleeps.
Yeah, I've already brought that up himself.
I've slept. I slept
I
in the
don't-
grove. I don't know if there was a tent in the grove or not.
I don't need. I can just sleep in the tree.
There are things I could.
I'm unable.
And then she like melts into the tree.
I'm not able to
and
do
disappears
that.
from view.
And it appears back.
She appears another place out of the tree and like like again her torso just like hangs out of the tree and then she just like waves, I'm up here.
Is she doing like
Yeah,
the
your
whack-a-mole thing where she
father
goes
can't
in,
do
somewhere
that.
pokes out, goes in, pokes somewhere, goes out?
Amazing.
Yeah, your father can't do that.
I sadly can't.
I
Yeah.
can't do that either.
Yeah, but you can at least speak with mom. I can't.
And I'm gonna teach you how.
I do think it might be wise for you is to spend some time with your daughter.
Was planning to do that. After now realizing I have a daughter. I was planning on coming over here in the first place and probably sleeping here for a while. The
If
daughter's
you
just
want
an
me
added
to
bonus.
help you build kind of a sleeping area for you, just say so.
You can stay here if you want. I won't mind. I'm sure she won't mind either. And she like caresses lovingly the tree.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that she's calmed down a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sister's still passed out. I basically another thing doing all this misunderstanding. Is there a way for me to wake her up at a way? And how long she's gonna stay?
Either let her sleep for 8 hours or slap her.
No, slap her.
You wanna slap your sister awake?
Or shake her.
Well, Wrath is there, like holding her head and running his hand through her hair.
Yeah, but that's not
If that
literally
doesn't-
the wake up action.
That's
Okay,
actually,
no, I'm just saying.
that's-
in
He can
case
always try to kiss
that did
her.
anything.
that is literally accommodating the sleep.
Gently shake her
Without the
awake.
mouth open.
Wait, see if you wake her up.
Just saying.
Wake her
Wait,
up.
what?
Could be a way.
You can wake her up, Rhea.
Right.
Right here, right now.
Right. Also,
Well, no,
tries to
he's not
kiss
doing
her
that.
without
He's not
opening
doing
his
that.
mouth.
If you want to do that,
Shake her awake.
Luca, then you can come over and do it. He's not shaking her.
Like light taps on the cheek.
Fucking
No, he's not doing that. He's running his
suplex
hands through
her.
her hair. He's being gentle. If you want to do anything else, then you can come over and do it.
Bro, I'm coming to drop
He,
kick her.
he's
I'm coming to
he's
drop
not
you.
hear. He doesn't hear anything. He's just focused on that. This whole conversation, he hasn't heard anything since you said come over.
I will try gently to wake her up by calling her name and caress her arm.
She starts to stir, and then she like looks up, and she see Ryeth. Am I to understand that correctly?
Yeah,
Just
he's just staring at her
First thing she sees.
And-
Menacingly.
and rubbing her hair.
She's like on his lap.
She instantly starts crying and grabbles Ryeth in a tight hug.
And
He'll hug
I
her
look
back.
at them both. Yeah, it seems like you got through it. And I look with a teasing smile at Ryan. Like, hey, you asked for that.
Oh no, he's hugging her back.
Oh.
He's not saying anything. He's just hugging her
Fuck was that noise?
tightly as well.
But, my dear gentle ladies and gentlemen, we are unfortunately out of time for today's session. So I will bid you adieu till we will continue next time on Songs of Uthmar.
Well,
Bye.
hope to see you next time.
Bye.
As we will come to the conclusion of this epic adventure, is Spirits truly the father of this dryad? Or is it all just a magical illusion or a lie?
What is this, Maury?
God damn it.
And the real question
To
of
be
when Avis
continued.
will finally unveil her master
You
plan.
are the father.
Yeah.
Sadly, I can't deny those accusations.
Oh, the father.
But anyways, thanks for today's the viewers. Hope to see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.